show you so that you can come in and see this get stick blended. Another container. Okay, I just need to spoon off this jug full of red. Okay, I am going to start then. I'm going to do my white portion, then my red portion. So I don't want too much white in here, just a little bit so we get a good contrast of colour, but I don't want it to be crazy. So this is a bit of titanium dioxide mixed with glycerin. Move that, and I'm going to bring my moulds over here because I'm going to need them any minute now. Okay, just give that a little stick blend and add our red clay to this portion and my rose petals, which I've only got a few left, so the whole lot's going to go in there. I really need to get some more. I only ever use a few, but we nearly ran out now. Well, I am out, so I have to order some more. Right, so let's stick blend the red. So there's an old one of these videos with the history of what this soap's all about. So this is named after Matt's great-great-grandfather, who was also a potter. So you can go back through the channel and find Elijah's Comfort Soap and you'll see the whole story. I don't want to go through it every single time that I make this, so I'll just leave it there and you can go back and check if you feel like it. Okay, so I'm going to have to move fast in a minute. Okay, so fragrance is going in here. Show you. Most in that one. A little bit in that one, more in that one. Okay, luckily, in doing the bigger batches, you get a bit more time to play because the batter's going to stay fluid for a bit longer than if it was a bit smaller. So hopefully we'll be alright with this. Just going to make sure that's all mixed in properly. Start here. over so we can get it almost even. Just need to mix in this essential oil. I think we're okay there, it looks about right to me. Maybe this one's slightly higher, so we'll put a little bit more red into the other side. Okay, we'll start over this side. Chopstick through, start this end. So it's already thickening very quick because it's quite hot. Just go through there, have a little dance. That. Ever so slightly faster before I start peeking the tops, because we want that to go as well as we can without it thickening too quick, which is what it's doing, because I can feel the heat coming off of this. I'm going to go over with my chopstick just in case we're going to miss the boat. Just go over very quickly so we get our peaks in there. So I don't want that to go wrong. Oh my god, I'm up against it here. Work fast. I can perfect towards the end. I can really, god, underneath it's like almost like solid. Okay, I think we're alright. That's pushing it, that was. See, like I said about the temperature with those florals, you have to be so careful. There's such a fine line between just that few degrees. So, yeah. Good grief, look at that. Okay. Whew. Now the little bits that I've got left can just be used over the tops. There we go, that's Elijah's comfort made. I will leave a nice picture and then be back to cut this one in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Okay, we're going to cut Elijah's comfort. It's now 3:45 the next day and I've been painting outside and my front door all day. So this is Elijah. So we're ready to cut this. I was ready to cut this when I came in this morning and I just didn't do it because I wanted to get my painting finished. And when I set my mind on something, I have to do it there and then. I'm one of those people where it won't wait. I can't wait and think, oh, I'll cut the soap first and do that later. No, I want to do everything as I think about it. I just can't help myself. if I didn't do it today, and I was thinking about doing the painting for days and days, if I didn't just do it as I felt like doing it, it would just be weeks again before I actually got around to doing it. So there you go. That is me. As infuriating as I can be for some people sometimes. Has to be today. Everything now, now, now. I can't help it. Can't help it. It's probably my mum's fault. She's like that. She don't want to wait. If it means waiting for work, man, I just think, now I'll do it myself. Okay, let's get this trimmed. Twinned. Oh, God, it's heavy. So I've been listening to my music all day, which was nice. Usually I've got something on the laptop playing, like a series or something, but today I thought, no, it's not my music on, it will help me get things done quicker, and it did. So I've had all sorts, I've had loads of different things on my playlist on Spotify, loads of different stuff, so that's kept me going all day. And I've got the front done. The front door done, like the front of the shop was black around the base, and I've painted that the same colour as the front door, so it's like a really nice deep dark green. It's very nice, very classy. Okay, I'm going to cut this into, let's start doing that there. I think it's around that way. It doesn't really make any difference how I cut these, but I might as well cut it the way that I've made it. It's going to be a bit harder than usual because of the time that I've left it. I'll just do the one on camera so you can see the actual bars. There is the loaf. Like that. Looks like that. I'm just going to cut these, and then we get an extra bar. So today the UK has been really warm. We've had 19 degrees C, whereas last week I think we were at like 7, so it's shot up, which is really nice because it does not make a difference to the way people feel when the sun's out. And then next weekend our clocks change. There's Mother's Day and then the clocks change. I'll go and find my mum a nice present. Okay, so single wire copper. There you go, you should be able to see a bit better now. The sides off. Otherwise, if I forget to do it now, I'd have to do every bar, and that's just daft. So let's go. So I'll stack them first, just so you can see them all stack up, and it looks nice on screen. So on Netflix, Matt and I are watching Mad Men. I don't think I've mentioned this yet in a video, and I started watching it when I was painting. When I started painting this workshop, I started to put it on in the background just as I've got something to listen to, and then as soon as I was listening to it, I thought, this sounds like something I need to be watching, you know, sitting down to watch, not something I can just have playing in the background. So I went home. I thought, well, I'm going to sit down because this sounds like right up my street from what I could hear from the storyline. So I sat down and I put it on and immediately hooked. It's just absolutely amazing. I can't believe I missed it the first time round, but I think it started in 2007, and I just didn't even know about it, and I've never known about it until one of the actresses, the one that plays Joan, was on the Jonathan Ross show, and it must have been a repeat that came on the other night on the television. And I thought, well, who's she? And then he mentioned Mad Men, and this must have been an old interview because I know that these finished. After series 7 there was no more. So I was like, what's Mad Men? Let me have a look. So I found it, and then I'm just, honestly, I'm just obsessed. So Matt's sort of watched a few episodes as I'd started it, and I got to about series 2, and then he's hooked as well. So now every night we're having an episode or two, watching an episode or two of it, and we're both just, he loves it as well. It's been a while since we've actually had a programme that we sit down to watch together. It's been a really long while. It might have been actually the last thing that we did watch together was probably Game of Thrones. So that's a long time ago. So it's really nice to have something that we both enjoy. It's just that era, you know, the 60s, like late 50s, 60s, I don't know what it is for me. It just does something to me. I love it. Absolutely love it so much. And even though I know like times were difficult and there were so many issues, but this programme seems to raise quite a few of them, and I think that's just honestly so good. And the whole of the set design, it's so bang on. It's just hard to believe that in this day and age we can, although it's not really because it's what people do for a living, but how absolutely spot on it is with decor, with design, with even down to the glasses that they drink out of. It's just absolutely mental. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm obsessed with Mad Men. I just absolutely love it so much. So if you watch Mad Men, don't tell me anything about it because we're only up to series 5. I got my mum into watching it as well, and she's probably finished it now. I went round the other day and I was thinking, just shut up because she's going to start telling me what's happening. So I have to change the subject because she can't help herself. So yeah, but she's bound to have finished it now because she was on the last season the other day, and she streamed through it. Ends up staying awake until 2 o'clock in the morning watching the programme. Anyhow, that is Elijah's Comfort. I'm here, look. So I'll see you soon, okay? Ta-ta.